I'm Jason Nunez, and let's queer up the USA view. Young Trump voters express regret as foreign policy shift sparks frustration and doubt nationwide. A growing number of young voters who supported Donald Trump in 2024 presidential election are now expressing regret, citing concerns over foreign policy, rising costs, and unmet campaign promises. In 2024, voters under 30 shifted 13 points toward Trump compared to 2020, marking a historic gain for Republicans among younger Americans. However, recent reporting by the Washington Post suggests that enthusiasm may be fading. During a focus group in North Carolina, several young Trump voters voiced frustration. Joshua Byers, 26, said he feels betrayed and questioned U.S. involvement in Iran, asking why the country is engaged if we have never been attacked. Byers said, quote, "I don't really want to vote anymore. I'm really starting to just think it just won't matter. I don't want to feel responsible for taking a vote and feeling misled or misjudged or making a wrong move," end quote. Participants cited concerns including high prices, foreign conflicts, and strict immigration policies. Polling data also shows younger Republicans are more likely than older voters to oppose the war in Iran. 23-year-old James Wiest shared, quote, "We are stepping into World War III. We just get closer and closer every year," end quote. Lily Burrow, 23, said the conflict feels like the United States, quote, "doing Israel's dirty work. He said there would be no new wars. I am not happy with him right now," end quote. Analysts suggest the 2024 youth shift toward Trump may have been temporary, as some influencers and voters now publicly reconsider their support. So I think this is more of a question of loyalty, or rather less about loyalty and more about trust and accountability.
Yeah.
And what does this also say about the future of elections, period? Yeah. If our younger generation are not even willing to, like, Byers said, he doesn't even want to vote. He doesn't want to take a vote. Like, that's not the approach that we should be taking. But if that's what the message these youngins are taking, what is the future of our election process?
Well, my thing is, finally, there's a shift. It seems like something's happening. And I'm like, hello, people. Like, you are finally going to wake up. I don't know if you heard the other day, Emily Gregory won the Democrat
here in Florida,
in Trump land, in Palm Beach. Now, I was like, okay, wait a minute. Something might be happening because this is Trump land, and she won the election. And she was the Democratic candidate. She won over from Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
And she won over the Trump endorsed, the Trump endorsed candidate.
I just have visions of her going around campaigning door to door and leaving one of her little flyers on the door at Mar-a-Lago. I doubt it happened, but in my mind, I'm living for it. But as far as this kid doesn't want to vote, I mean, fine.
Yeah.
Fine, you little fascist fuck. You knew exactly what you were voting for. This was the third time he's run. Strict immigration policies, that was the whole thing. High prices, remember the shortages? Remember paying $40 for 12 rolls of toilet paper because he couldn't manage a supply line during the COVID crisis of 2020? He proved his incompetence once. And if you're too young, perhaps, but too stupid to think that it wouldn't happen again, well, then you deserve exactly what you get. So just take your little Hitler Youth, the next generation group, and go away. We don't want you. We don't need your vote. And quite honestly, we hate you.
And the young Trump voters, those are three words that should never appear together in the same sentence. And honestly, as an old person, I really loathe young people like this guy. Oh, he's not going to vote? Like, that's the solution for this? It's ridiculous. And don't forget, if he's 26, he could have very easily voted in the last three elections.
Yeah.
Because you voted 18. So he probably voted for this piece of shit 3 times. And maybe we should raise the voting age, or maybe require voters to pass a civics test, or before being able to register to vote.
Well, I was saying this was the third time he ran, Trump. And listen, I gave people a pass the first time. Maybe they didn't know. I gave them, but this time they knew exactly who they were voting
Yeah.
for and what they were voting for.
Yeah.
You can't give me no excuse.
Right.
We already saw how he operated the first time.
And,
So,
and you think
to
maybe
piggyback
some of
on
these
you.
people lost people during the COVID
Yeah.
pandemic? Again, this is during Trump's period. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't forget that stuff. You absolutely cannot forget.
Again, less about loyalty and more about trust and accountability. And there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.